As coronavirus lockdown looked imminent, this was a long weekend in mid-March, my good friend Debbie was eager to try ski touring. Somebody, I can't imagine who, or is it whom? Somebody had been sending her aspirational postcards, links to exotic videos, even a calendar showing her there was life beyond off-piste. For my part, I've generally followed ski guides around. I haven't led. So for both of us, this would be an adventure. Introducing Debbie to ski touring today. She's hired the worst bindings that I've seen for a long time. I'm not sure about the skis. Haven't just made up my mind about those yet. All seems a bit heavy. Deb's hired in Aviemore, and it made practical sense to me to go to the nearby Cairngorm ski area for 3 reasons. Firstly, we could drive up to the snow line. We had noticed on the drive north it was higher than either of us wanted it to be. Secondly, if we needed to change any of her kit, we could get back to Aviemore really easily. And thirdly, if we needed a plan B, there were lifts and pistes. Our route will surprise no one familiar with the area, up the side of the ski area, while glancing at the White Elephant. Cairngorm, the UK's 6th biggest mountain, was my target. For a summit in March, I like to do a top every month. Ben McDewey, an ambitious secondary target if conditions were okay, and we were energetic enough, and that suggested coming gently back down Lurcher's Meadow. Anything you'd like to say, Debs?
No.
No, you're looking marvellous today. Nice and relaxed. Enjoying Scotland at its best. Just another transition. People on the top up there waving away. People over there, snow holes over there. We didn't come back down the Lurchers. I turned right at Corrie Ann Lochen by mistake. Realised within 10 turns that it was steeper than I expected. Consulted the map and began tracking towards Lurchers, but it was inviting and in great condition, unskied. And we had skins, so we could climb back out if necessary. We mutually agreed it was too inviting to turn down. At the bottom, there were boulders everywhere, but just enough snow to pole through. Day 2 forecast a big wind, so we had a lazy start and drove to Corrie Sist car park. But it was clear no one was going high. But a short chat at ticket office told us it was gusting on Cairngorm to 60 kph and lifts weren't going to open today. So instead we had a coffee and developed a plan B. A lovely walk, strongly recommended. Up to the bothy, passing a couple of lochs, then Mila Buckle and its friend for magnificent vistas of Cairngorms to the south and as far as the Moray Firth to the north.
You're not wearing a helmet.
We noticed coming down that the wind wasn't quite so high and the light looked great. So we agreed to do a short practice skin up beside the lift. As I say, it was windy. So I'm explaining to Debbie the delights of Scottish ski touring. We've done 3 hills today. This really doesn't go to the tops. We've done 2 tops and this. Our 2 tops are glorious, but this is Scottish ski touring. There's a bit of suffering involved.
Nice.
A few more?
A few more.
Day 3. Schoolboy error today. As we kitted up at the main car park again, I discovered I'd left my transceiver behind in boat of G. I'd hoped the wind and weather would settle a bit, but it wasn't noticeably different when I returned. In Porviz, I'd already planned that Lurch's Crag looked a safe route to me with plenty of snow on it. A bit of a challenge for a novice winter navigator, but we had fun crossing a river, a premature celebration at a false top with a good windbreak. We're at the summit of something, possibly. We're claiming it. We're at this little cairn here, where I could check the map, which suggested actually we had further to go. So we booted along the top, celebrated again, then started to exit down towards the meadows. Eventually able to put skis on and ski a very gentle gradient in flattering conditions. We arrived back at the car, soaked but elated. So final day, a lochside walk in the Rothiemurchus estate, and if possible, Carn Du too. Navigation is meant to be a science. Trust the map. But it's an art too. And maps change. We floundered in heather for an hour, seeking the path marked. We took bearings from 2 known points, first the Bothy, then the small Lochen, and eventually admitted defeat. Then we took a bearing back to our origin and tried something else. I'm telling you, clearly, the path has moved. Once on the new path, everything was dandy. A lovely section up the valley, in the highest trees, and a very windy top with the Argyle Stone.